Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man! At your services. Where am I? Where is Kilt-Man? Who's behind Kilt-Man? Don't worry about him. He's the pet that lives in the upstairs part of Kilt Mansion. He protects the roof and the battlements. How are you all? Hope you're doing very, very well. Now, this video now is, I'm up here specifically because there's no sound system up here. I don't have the means to be playing any music. And music is the crux of this video, folks. This is now a little video to say sorry for the fact that the massive long video I did put on this morning has been blocked. Globally, perhaps universally, intergalactically been blocked by everybody, it seems. And what it was, and it really has pissed me off. I mean, I know you take a risk with music rights, copyright and all that. And I play so much music on the channel that, and I get away with it almost all the time. But, so I kind of think, oh, I'm alright, should be alright with this. Especially when you consider that what I'm doing is promoting the music itself and the artists involved. And I don't make anything from it. No profit, nothing, not diddly squat. I am just extolling the virtues of a particular musician, a composer, or a band. In this case it was a band. And it was, the band in question was Future Islands. Yes, the best of Baltimore. And post-wave they call themselves, as in post-punk, new wave, fusion. You know them, you've seen them. Samuel T. Herring, who is the front man, is an outstanding character. If you see them live, you know what I mean. His performance art is just extravagant and extraordinary, and I love it. And I love their music, their sweetly sort of agonised 80s style Kraftwerk come OMD come Joy Division, New Order, with a hint of The Cure thrown in, synth pop, but with like so upbeat, so infectious, so rousing, but with hugely melancholy lyrics. The exact type of thing that when you were a teen in the 80s, you fancied that girl, or maybe you fancied that boy, I don't know, it's up to you. And you're too afraid to make a move, and then one time you make a move, you discover that someone else has got in there first. Or you get dumped by somebody, so you retreat to your bedroom, and what do? You lie on your bed with your broken heart. Your broken heart. At that age, you've got no idea what a broken heart really is. But you put on all this sweetly melancholy music, all these pop ballads, these synth gods of the times, brooding new romantics. The new romantics because it was all about the time when poets used to parade through the Parisian streets, or whatever the hell they were, in their long tresses and their frock coats, woe is me, carrying a bunch of flowers like Morrissey, and like, you know, pining for some lost love, which didn't actually exist because it was cool, it was a trend. And then the new romantics, music-wise and culture-wise, in the 80s took over, and I loved it and embraced it. And it's nice to see that a band such as Future Islands, who kind of surfaced really from the art college scenes, 2005, 2006, had a couple of evolutions, and then with a legendary performance on David Letterman, followed a month later by an even better performance of the same song on Jules Holland, which I witnessed that one first, and it opened my eyes to the beauty and fantasticness that is Future Islands. And I was made up that a band today were carrying forth the torch from the 80s, that sound. And no, plenty of bands from the 80s are still going. OMD is still going strong, Human League is still going strong. Fantastic, and I love it, of course I love it. But this band, with their new ideas, their slightly new sound, but using the old genre as a seedbed, and they are fantastic. So, with all that introduction, I set about doing my own little music fest, right? If you didn't know who the band were, it was going to be an introduction to the band. Listen to this stuff's great, and I was going to talk you through all the band members, the histories and the albums. I'm going to show you all the albums and all that, and just have a good old chinwag, and also really indulge in the music. And I was going to do a little sort of example of how Samuel T. Herring dances on stage, dances and often falls over. Think Ian Curtis from Joy Division and his mad crazy dance, well, but on steroids, and travelling a lot further around the stage as well, because Herring is an incredible character. He fell over the speakers at Glastonbury. He fell off the stage in Bristol. He's done it loads of times. He can't stay on his feet because he's so manic. And his voice, his characterisation, his growling, his chest beating, it's performance. But he's such a lovely guy as well. The whole point of it was to try and look, it's a celebration of a band that I love, which some of you may never have heard of, and I just wanted to introduce them to you. So, I played 9 songs. 9! No more than 9, just 9 songs. And they're absolute favourites. One, it's a duet with Blondie, Debbie Harry as well. And all went great. It was a 45-minute mini music fest. Being it is absolutely blistering down with sunshine now. Well, I know it doesn't look it right now with him behind me and the big full moon. But take it from me, it's El Scorchio out there today. And it put me in mind this morning at 5 o'clock when I woke up, and the heat was already rising. The fire rises. And I thought, few tinnies, bit of whiskey, music on. Yeah, we'll have our own music fest. And who would I love to see? Future Islands. Let's play some Future Islands. I know what, I'll do a video on them. So, I put my 2 videos together, expert editing of course. Uploaded it all, everything was great, put my thumbnail on, all that kind of doobery, all that kind of stuff, you know, the housekeeping. Right, it's ready to go live. Yeah, brilliant. Here we go. Blocked. And not just partially blocked. In usually the 4 same countries, it's always like Syria, Afghanistan, North Korea, and I don't know, Kazmanic, Mayhemstan, so another stan anyway. And who cares? So anyone who out there in those countries, those provinces who regularly watch this channel, sorry, it's the way it is, don't blame me. But they regularly get like blocked. But the rest of the world's fine. I've never had anything get absolutely massively slam dunk blocked. No more! Cease, desist! Don't do it ever again! So, and I'll tell you what, that did not take the wind out of my sails. I mean, I'm alright now because we're going out the boozer in a bit, so there's music playing there, and there'll be ale flowing, spirits, you know, and I'll be in a better mood. But it's one of those things where you put a bit of passion into something, and okay, it's only a 45-minute video. Some people have entire movies they've acted in, they've directed, they've written it, and that movie gets shelved and never sees the light of day. Some TV shows, only the TV executives watch the pilot and go, that's crap, and pull the plug. And they may have filmed more episodes, or at least committed. So you imagine putting your heart and soul for months into a project and it never sees the light of day. All I did was spend all morning doing it. That was it. But it still is one of those cases where if you put heart and soul into something and you really enjoyed it and you think that other people are going to enjoy it too, and then, nope, arbitrarily, nope, you can't have that. This can't be shown to anybody else. All I was doing was promoting the band. How can that be a sin, you know? So it's like, I gave birth to that. I gave birth to that little project, and it's been taken away from me. It's been abducted, you know. So, and the thing is, I haven't done a video for a couple of days, so that'll be there'll be something different as well, and you know, you guys might enjoy it. It's just a different slant for the channel. So we'll have fun with this. No, apparently we won't. But anyway, I thought I would just explain why I may have been quiet for a couple of days. But the thing is, I haven't been quiet. Anything but quiet. In fact, very loud it was too. And but anyway, Future Islands, great band from Baltimore. Check them out. Just take my word for it. I can't play you anything now. I don't know. And I'm sure if the band even knew that I was doing that, they'd be fine with it. All it's doing is helping to sell their records, helping to promote them. But copyright holders, they're a strange law unto themselves. And anyway, I know some people go like, oh, you can always argue with it. You can always, you know, raise a query, a complaint, a grievance with it. you won't get anywhere. So what's the point? Anyway, with him there, it's kind of making me think I should get back on track, really, with the movies and the horror stuff, because that really is the bread and butter of this site. That and Stallone, Knives, Whiskey, Predator, Loki of late, and action figures, masks, whatever takes me fancy, and that's the beauty of it. The beauty of it. So please, folks, I just wanted to let you know that sometimes even I fall foul of the tyrannical authority that is the copyright holders positioned strategically throughout YouTube and its environs. So it is what it is, and it pissed me off, something chronic. So alcohol is the only answer. But in the meantime, folks, you guys take it easy. Keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic. And do you know what? I think this looks really good. I may do more videos just with this sort of backdrop, this hairy backdrop here. Actually, you've got a hairy background and an even hairier foreground. Folks, please keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic. Whatever you're doing, have fun doing it. Because if you're not having fun doing it, stop doing it. Exactly. Just go and do something else that you do enjoy and have fun with. And I'm going to see you very shortly. So please be happy, be safe, and I'm going to see you later. Ooh, finger bit missing there.